I hope you guys are staying healthy, are staying inside. It is currently raining and it's thundering, so if you hear that, now you know. So, to bring a little Disney magic to these hard times with the parks closed, the spring 2020 people were kicked out of the program basically. I'm so sorry if you are a spring 2020 alum. I'm so sorry about that. So, as all of you may know, I did the spring 2019 program and I collected a few things. What I did was I had a little bag on my dresser, and whenever something important happened or I got something that had some value, not value, like it meant something to me, I would put it in that little bag, and then at the end of my program what I did was I looked through that little box and it like helped me cope with what I'm missing. So let's look through that little box again, because now it's a box, it's not a bag. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do in this video today. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Angelica. I did the Disney College program in spring 2019. As I said before, I was quick service food and beverage at Toy Story Land. I recently did a video talking about my experience. So yeah, let's begin. The box is right here. So I'm just gonna look through those things right here and I'll tell you what they mean and things like that. First, we have this little hat, and we all know what this hat means. You get this hat during Traditions. That is the class you get when you first become a cast member. And it's like, this is your first little hat as a cast member. And of course, I kept it. I usually keep it. I have Chip and Dale right here. Chip has this one and Dale has, where am I gonna put this? I'll just stir it on my bed. And Dale has this one, my graduation cap. When you finish the college program, you get this, the same hat, but with the little tassel on it. The cool thing about this is that you can only get this if you're a college program, at least I think. If you're like did the college program, or I think a professional internship too, because I've never seen this with the little tassel on it, so it's pretty cool. What I did was I embroidered my name and put DCP 2019 in the back. I regret not putting DCP Spring 2019, but oh well, you get what you get. And I also painted the ears. This one says Hollywood Studios, since that is the park I worked at, which is my favorite park ever. And Toy Story Land, because that's where I worked. But yeah, and usually whenever people ask me, oh, where do you work? I would usually say Toy Story Land and not Woody's Lunchbox, because saying Toy Story Land sounded cooler than saying Woody's Lunchbox. But yeah, this is the other hat I have. Next I have are my name tags. I have two because I never trusted myself, and I thought I did lose one. I lost the one that had my university on it. So I have two. It has that I speak Spanish, because obviously I'm from Puerto Rico and our first language is Spanish. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I still have my self-admission pass, which doesn't work anymore. RIP, but I still have it. I have this little booklet from Toy Story Land. This is when I was in training. I actually finished training when I got this. And right after you finish training, you do a class that is called Andy's Backyard, and it teaches you all about the theming of the land and things like that. And this little booklet, it gives you a map of the land for like a little quiz thing. And during it, gives you like different activities, like draw your favorite toy, write your toy story, because everybody in Toy Story Land are Andy's toys. So you have to explain what is your Toy Story. I only said it once to a little kid because to rope off backstage and the front of Woody's lunchbox, there was a little rope that said Andy's Toys Only. And this little kid asked me, "Are you Andy's toy?" I'm like, "Yeah, and do you want to hear my Toy Story?" And I explained to him that I was a toy that was created in Puerto Rico, and I came here for the summer to help Woody in his lunchbox, blah, 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 blah. The kid was amazed. That's the thing I loved the most about working at Disney, was all the magic you get to see through the kids' eyes, and it was just amazing. Now we're gonna open this little box that I have right here. It's full to the top, yeah. First, we have some Lays. These Lays are from the Polynesian. This is when I went resort hopping with the girls during our first week of our program. And we got laid. Actually, one of them is from there, and the other one is when I went and saw the fireworks at the Poly with Kennedy and two of my coworkers, Jordan and Elizabeth. And yeah, we got another lay. This paper is my training schedule. It's my training schedule. This is what I got the day I had not On With the Show. Yeah, I think it was On With the Show. Honestly, I don't know. But I had that, and they gave me this. Today I had to do costuming and things like that. And yeah, just showed me my training schedule. That's pretty much it. I have this little lanyard in which you get when you first check in. I don't know if they still do this, but they did it when I went. It's a little lanyard that says Disney internships. Disney internships and programs. I never wore it. It has this cool little wallet thing. I never used it, but it's a cool keepsake. This is a box. It contained a pen. The pen is somewhere in that box. It says Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, cast exclusive. So when I worked at Hollywood Studios, it was before Galaxy's Edge opened. So we got a lot of cast exclusive Galaxy's Edge stuff before it even opened, because Disneyland's opened before ours. Like, they sent us stuff or something like that. I don't know, but they did that. I have this KitKat Fun Spot thing. I was at Epcot one day with Emily, and we wanted to do something different at Epcot, and we were in the Mexico Pavilion because neither one of us had ridden the Three Caballeros ride. So we went into the Mexico Pavilion and we saw something that said KitKat. And so it's basically you go to the 11 different countries in the World Showcase, and it gives you these little car things. Like, this is Germany's, and it gives you something to draw on in the back. They also give you a sticker. So yeah, it was a pretty cool adventure. We did it in less than 2 hours. And when you're done, you get this little postcard that said, "I traveled the World Showcase at Epcot." It was a pretty cool adventure, and it's free. So if you're ever at Epcot doing the college program or just a cast member in general and want to do something different, you have this. It's pretty cool. This is the free kind. You also have the passport, but you have to buy the passport and then you do the activity. This is free. They give you the Ziploc bag for free. And it's like a little suitcase. So yeah, it's pretty cute. Here we have a bracelet thing. It says Disney's Hollywood Studios cast exclusive. The fireworks show, I don't know if they're still doing it, but the fireworks show that's 90 years of animation, something like that. I don't know what it's called. Point is, we got a cast preview and this is what we had to wear. So I skipped Starlit Splash for this, but it was pretty cool to see something before the public could, so I don't regret it. So, as you know, I am a Hollywood Studios cast member. I was. And we got to experience Galaxy's Edge before the rest of the cast members did. They did a Hollywood Studios exclusive cast expo, and I was so happy they did that because cast member previews started legit the day my program ended. Big rep. But we did that. We got this lanyard. It was a cool keepsake. And we also got this map. And it showed us everything that you can do in the land. And they checked us off, probably so that we didn't repeat it. Like if we rode Spelunker's Run or something and not do it again. But yeah. And the best part of that expo was that we got paid to be there. We got paid to play Galaxy's Edge. And yeah. We love that. Next in my little box, I have my little collage photo strip thing from the Silver Celebration with the Spidey sisters, Emily, Kennedy, and Kaylee. This is when we did the service celebration and there was a little photo booth, so we have this. During the service celebration, you do get alumni swag. There's a magnet. My program guide, which you get at check-in. It tells you everything you need to know about the program and working for Disney. Yeah. Also tells you in the back where you're supposed to live. This is when you finally find out how many people you're gonna live with. So yeah. Here we have a Sharpie. I didn't know I had that. Here we have a autograph book that I bought during the end of my program, and I had all of my coworkers, well, some of my coworkers, write messages on them. They can just sign it, but most of them just wrote little messages on it. And yeah, it was a pretty cool thing to read right after I ended my program, and I was all emotional. And yeah, but the best part of this, look, y'all, I have the best boss. Look at this little message. I cried so much when I read this. But yeah, I love you, Mickey. I always will. Let's see. Here we have a button. It says I'm celebrating May the 4th. The sun is going down, so if you see a switch of lighting, now you know. But this button says I'm celebrating May the 4th. That's a Star Wars reference, obviously. I have not seen Star Wars, sorry, but I was working at Hollywood Studios. I was working that day, and I went with Kaylee, Carolina, and Emily to celebrate Star Wars, and we did all the Star Wars stuff, even though I didn't understand any of it, but I did it. Here we have a wishing star. Kaylee's family is truly the best, and they basically adopted me while we were down there. And her dad included me in a reservation that he made for Kaylee, her mom, and her sister in Cinderella's Royal Table. And they gave out these little stars. And they also give out wands, but I don't know where those are. That is there. It's probably like putting away somewhere, but I also have a wand, like a little fairy wand. But yeah, here we have a little bag of Mickey confetti. This was given on my very last day in the parks. We were an emotional wreck coming out of meeting Mickey and Minnie, and a cast member there said, "Are you guys CPs?" And we said yes. So she gave us a bag full of pixie dust to like celebrate all the magic that we made, and so that we can take a little bit of magic home. And that made us cry even more. Here we have a lot of stickers. Here we have a Jasmine one, a Minnie birthday one, Donald birthday one, a Mickey birthday one. I did do my program during Mickey and Minnie's birthday celebration, so yeah. Here we have a Dapper Day one. I don't know, I didn't go during Dapper Day. I don't know how I have that. another mini birthday one, another Mickey and Minnie birthday one. We have a Jasmine one, Wilderness Explorer, caw-caw. We have 2. One day we went to Animal Kingdom. Here we have a Christmas one. I think I stole this from work. But yeah. Here we have an honorary custodian. That was during One Day in Magic Kingdom. A clean plate sticker from when we went to 50s Prime Time. Another birthday sticker. Another birthday sticker. Another birthday sticker. And another clean plate sticker. So yeah. Oh, here we have another sticker, and this one's special because it says Sister Jordan on the back. On today, we did traditions. You go into Magic Kingdom, and we went to Fantasyland for 5 minutes, and we went to a store, and there was this cast member, and he was so sweet. He wanted to pixie dust us, but we didn't have the time because we only had 5 minutes at Fantasyland before we had to go back to our class. So he gave us stickers, and I wrote the name on the back just so I could remember. Okay, here we have another button. It says, I'm celebrating 4 parks in one day. This is when me, Emily, Kaylee, and Laura did 4 parks in one day and completed it. And yeah, a sweet cast member at Hollywood Studios Sunset Boulevard did it so pretty. So yeah, here we have another sticker for Disney Vacation Club. Here we have the button I wore on my first visit as a cast member. This is the day we had traditions, and we finally had park access. So I've been to Walt Disney World before, so it was my first official visit, but I had to write as a cast member because that was the day I became a cast member. Here we have the pen I was talking about. It says Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And you know the cool part about it? Look. Oh, it lights up. Look. I don't know. It lights up. It says Star Wars Galaxy's Edge on it. But yeah, probably running out of battery, so yeah, let's turn that off. My magic bands. I got this teal one because teal is my favorite color, so obviously I had to get it. And I got this basic white one in case teal did not match my outfit, so I wore the white one because I am Hispanic and we all love to be combined even though we're going to a theme park. But yeah. Here we have more buttons. This one says I'm celebrating Stranger Things Season 3. Because Season 3 of Stranger Things did come out when we were doing our program. So me, Emily, and Kennedy, and Laura, even though Laura didn't see the other 2 seasons, we all went to me and Kaylee's and Laura's apartment and saw some of the season. And we took like 2 weeks to see the whole season. But yeah, we all saw it together, so that's the good thing. Here we have another button. It says I'm celebrating the end of my program. This is what I wore on my last day in the parks. Pretty sad, I know. But yeah. Here we have another one of those buttons. It says I scratched out first, and it says last visit on the DCP because I knew it was not going to be my last visit to Walt Disney World ever. As you can tell by future vlogs, I did go back in October and December. So yeah, I could not stay away from Disney for that long. Whatever. Here we have 2 more buttons. I collected a lot of buttons, y'all. I don't know why. But yeah. This one says I'm celebrating becoming a cast member. This is when I became a cast member for the first time. This one says I'm celebrating Cinderella. This is when we did 1900 Park Fair. And we met all the Cinderella characters. And yeah, we had a good time. Here we have Captain America's signature. This is one day we went to Islands of Adventure. We all took a page from Kennedy's autograph book, and I had to get Captain America's signature because he's my favorite Avenger. Here we have another paper from during training. Here we have a cast member exclusive Bo Peep playing card thing. We do not stand Bo Peep in this house. We do not like the new Bo Peep, she is manipulative, and the ending of Toy Story 4 got me a little bit mad because, yeah. Here we have a Hollywood Studios 30th anniversary map. I did work at Hollywood Studios during the 30th anniversary. It was a hot mess, but I did do that. Here we have a Magic Kingdom map. This is the map I use. This is the map I used when it was my little brother, my by then it was 3-year-old brother's first visit to Disney in general. So I had to get a little map to remember it by. A random Animal Kingdom map with Lion King on it because we were there during the anniversary. A Universal Studios map. This is probably from our first visit back in April. This is another Universal Studios map, but this one had Spider-Man on it, and you know we love Spider-Man, and we had to get his signature on it because our boy was on the cover, and the Spidey sisters had to get Spider-Man's signature while he was on the cover of the Universal Studios map. It was a must. Here we have, so on May the 4th, they were doing a special thing with the Arabesh decoder. Remember, I don't know nothing about Star Wars. But basically we had to write our names, and this was the decoder. Yeah. Cast compliment I got. We have a lot of telecasts. Telecasts are basically things that cast members carry around to help you with any questions that you have. The questions I usually had was, where can I get hamburgers? Where can I get pizza? And people were usually mad because I had to send them to the other side of the park. Just buy some tacos or a grilled cheese and you'll be happy. You can get pizza or hamburgers in any of the other parks. But if you're in Toy Story Land, just mobile order Woody's Lunchbox. It's honestly pretty good food and it's not that expensive. I recommend the tacos. It's my favorite thing ever. But yeah. And a chocolate hazelnut Pop-Tart. Yeah. My dad came and visited me during my program. We went to Legoland, so it was my first visit at Legoland. So I got a little button. I did my program during the Flower and Garden, so I had to get a passport. I only had one thing from Flower and Garden, and it was the oh so iconic Violet Lemonade. Here we have a mini magnet. I got this during Traditions because I participated in it, and I participated by reading something, and yeah, I got a magnet. Here's my Earning My Ears badge. You get this while you are in training, and you put this on your name tag so that people know that if you make a mistake, it's because you're earning your ears. So yeah, this is what it basically looked like. Here we have a happy birthday tower button. Me and Emily rode Tower of Terror on its birthday. We waited 2 hours for it, but it was worth it because we love Tower of Terror. Another telecast. We have a card holder that says Disney Alumni on it. Here we have this card, really made my day on one of my shifts. It says, your job isn't easy. People like you make a huge difference. It has Minnie on the back, well, Minnie's pattern. I got this during a shift. It was a pretty hard shift. It was a 12-hour shift that I had. And I was carrying a box because I was stalker. I hated the stalker position, y'all. Like, busser and stalker, those weren't my things. But I got this card during stalker, and I loved it. And I kept it because this girl really made my day. And it says, we appreciate you. And it's the sweetest thing ever because people know how hard cast members work. Here we have Barney's signature. My most viewed video on my channel is the video when we went and saw and met Barney at Universal Studios one day, and we got his autograph. So thank you, Kennedy, for producing my most popular video. Here we have an I'm celebrating the mountains button. This is when I did the 4 mountains in one day challenge with Kaylee and Emily. This is another one that says I'm celebrating the princesses. This is when I did the princess challenge with Kaylee. This is when we met all the princesses at Walt Disney World in one day. It was pretty hard, but we did. Here we have another button. Says it's for the 30th anniversary of Hollywood Studios. Here we have a paper that says hi. One of my good friends from work, Kirsten, she put this in my apron one day and I just kept it. So yeah. Here we have some pins. These are my trader pins because these are repeated. Kind of sad because I haven't seen this bag anymore at the parks. I'm missing just a few. But yeah, these are my trader pins. Another telecast. A map. Magic Kingdom. Says it's the Festival of Fantasy because this is the day I specifically went to Magic Kingdom just to see Festival of Fantasy because I have not seen it before this day during my program. So yeah. A Flower and Garden map. A Hollywood Studios Times Guide. Here we have another 30th anniversary map, but with McQueen on it. Another 30th anniversary map. 2 Your Invited invitations, but each one is from the beginning of my program, and this one's from the end of my program. Legit, this one I wrote it in the back, first time meeting Mickey and Minnie, and this one's from my last time. So yeah. Here we have a sticker. You can't see it because it's white, but it's a Disney alumni sticker. It's a decal. Here we have an Epcot map with illuminations. Rest in peace. So I had to get a map with illuminations on it. Here we have a Magic Kingdom map. It's from my last visit on my college program. So yeah. And here we have another Epcot map, but in Spanish. I don't know why. But yeah. Here we have a 4 Keys card. 4 Keys Basics. You get this during... You get this during Traditions. This is what I read so that I could get that mini magnet I showed you guys. So yeah, participate in Traditions and you'll get a little magnet. We're reaching the end, y'all. Another Flower and Garden map. An Animal Kingdom map, but this one's special because it says Dance Party Day on it. This is the day me, Kennedy, Emily, Hayden, Emily and Kennedy's Twitter friend, and Kaylee for the most part because she had to go to work. We had an iconic day at Animal Kingdom during the dance parties, so this is to remember by. This is a drawing one of my roommates made for me on the day I left. It's Moana. Jenny from Hong Kong made it for me, and this is pretty cool because it was legit. I saw it on my last day, the day before I had to leave my apartment. I came out of my room. This was stuck on the door, and when I turned the corner, that's what I saw, and instantly tears fell from my eyes. So I have it right here, Jenny, if you're here, if you see this. So thank you again. You made me cry. I love you and I miss you. Hope you're safe in Hong Kong. Here we have another 30th anniversary map with McQueen on it. Here we have a 30th anniversary exclusive map, because this is the day in which this was the actual 30th anniversary, May 1st. This is the map. I worked that day, but they gave it to all the cast members, so we love that. This is a postcard that all the cast members that worked on May 1st got. Hollywood Studios, it says, celebrating 30 years of a Hollywood that never was and always will be. And it has a little message in the back. Here we have 3 Galaxy's Edge postcards. I love these postcards, and every time I saw these in my break room, I would grab one. And if I could, I grabbed two because I got one for Kaylee because obviously she is the biggest Star Wars fan I know. So I had to get her one. So these are like holographic, as you can see. This one is Galactic Goods. This is from the lightsaber creating thing. And I liked it because they're holographic and they're pretty cool. This is another one. This is in Olga's Cantina. And it just talks about food and beverage in the back. And this is just one from Galaxy's Edge in general. But two. But yeah. Here we have various tickets. Before you get yourself a mission pass, you only have your blue ID. So what guest relations did, they usually they give you one of these tickets, one day park hopper. So yeah. This is the card in which my self-admission came in. It was a hot mess because I tried to connect it to my Disney experience on the first day, and it did not want, well, it did, but it would not let me make fast passes. Big rep. So I had to call guest services, and it got resolved in like 2 weeks or a week and a half, but it was a hot mess. And here we have a telecast. And last but not least, we have beads from Mardi Gras, because me, Emily, Kaylee, and Kennedy went to Universal Studios as annual pass holders for the first time on the last day of Mardi Gras. So yeah, it was pretty cool. We love that. And so I have all of the beads to remember that by. But that's pretty much it. That's a lot, isn't it? This is going to be a long video. But oh well. That is everything I collected during my college program, you guys. So you can see I collected a lot of stuff, but everything has some meaning to it. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Hope you guys have a great day, night, whenever you are watching this. And I'll see you next time. Please stay safe, stay inside if you can, and don't touch your face, and always wash your hands. Have a great day or night, again, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you next time. Bye!